Welcome to Cinema Session, sitting alongside Frances Tiafoe. I actually don't know about you. Are you a movie theater guy? When was the last time you were in a movie theater?
That's actually a great question. I haven't been in a movie theater in a long time. I love movies though, but I don't know if that's really a thing anymore. But
I'm guessing you're watching most of your movies on planes.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely, yeah.
All right, so we've got some old AO footage. First up,
There he is.
who's that?
Here's the man.
Arthur Ashe, 1978.
Man, oh man. I don't know if my ass would fit in those shorts, but
How much of Arthur have you watched over the years? Like stuff like this?
yeah, a lot. I mean, I think the game had a lot more skill back then. I think now with the rackets and everything, guys can hit the ball so hard and not really be pretty mindless. They don't actually like play tennis. It kind of gets hit huge, which, I mean, looks cool. I mean, you can see but I think physicality is much more now. But yeah, I think everyone was a lot more skilled back then, and strategy and tactics and stuff.
Are we gonna rock the shades at some point on court too?
I don't know if I'm doing that, man.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty fly, but I don't know if I'm doing that.
Obviously at the U.S. Open 16 months ago, you had that historic run. You were the first African-American man in the U.S. Open semis since Arthur. It feels like, in a way, that connected you even more to his legacy. How did that feel in real time to you?
For sure. I mean, in real time, obviously you're seeing all these, getting tagged and a bunch of these things. You talked about it in interviews and stuff, but in real time, you're also so in the moment. Because at that time, I was like, man, let's try and win the whole thing,
Yeah.
So I wasn't too worried about it until after it was all said and done, and you started really taking it in and appreciate the run, and it's going crazy. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely a monumental couple weeks for sure.
Yeah, and his legacy is just incredible.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
Insane. Arthur for president, really.
All right, short shorts and sunglasses at some point for you, baby. Come on.
Nah, man. Nah, man, I'm good. Chanda Rubin and
Chanda also looking good.
okay, yeah, young V. Chanda Rubin. I've actually never really seen her play.
Really? Here we go.
Ooh. Yeah, freaking athlete. Lightning.
What do you think of your first impression of your friend Chanda on court?
Yeah, I mean, obviously she was unbelievable, right? I mean, she had a really good career. Like many at that time, getting stopped by Venus or Serena, so it was
Not easy.
yeah, so it's not easy, but yeah, I mean, she was very skilled, very skilled. She's a great girl. Knows a lot about the game, man.
I mean, you've had a lot of people that have, been mentors to you in different ways, but what about these two? Have they been friends off court for you over the years as well?
Yeah. Both of them, obviously. I mean, I looked up to them tremendously growing up. Wanted to meet them, wanted to play with them. I mean, they did so much, for tennis as a whole. Happy to call them, friends, honestly.
Yeah. You're gonna have to shoot Chanda a text and tell her that she's pretty good at tennis.
Yeah,
you knew that, but now it's confirmed.
Yeah. I'll definitely tell her. Yeah, you were definitely a baller in your day.
So Venus has these iconic beads, right? Venus and Serena wore those early in their career. Tell me your impression of the beads. And I mean, for some of us growing up, it was like that's how the Williams sisters announced themselves to the world. But how do you look at the beads now?
I still think they were sick. I remember that yesterday. I was so young watching this. Oh my god! But yeah, I thought it was insane. I thought they would bring their own crazy good vibe to the game, and yeah, it was definitely a statement for sure.
I mean, the bead look was good stuff.
It was fire.
Yeah. All right, so you've got short sunglasses and beads now, just so we're keeping track of the fashion.
Beads. Well, my hair and beads is zero shot of that, so I'm not worried about that. Definitely not worried about that.
Oh, who do we have here?
Oh man, young Tiafoe. Oh, playing Grigor, yeah.
So set the scene for us. This match is pretty iconic for you, but
yeah. One of my best friends for sure. Yeah. Chanda used to come to watch me a lot. Now
she was looking intense in the box.
Yeah, no, she was screaming, yelling, telling me what to do. No, this is a super big day for me. I turned 21 this day. So I really wanted to win. I remember I was super nervous, 4th round. Never been to the quarters of a slam before, obviously at that point. So, yeah, I mean, I really had no words for that moment right there. I was super pumped and just in disbelief at that moment.
Dude, you look like a total child.
Yeah, so
I mean,
skinny back then.
This is 5 years ago?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. What were the emotions, especially for you? I think tennis players often talk about the mental hurdle. What was this mental hurdle? Because this is your first major quarterfinal.
Yeah, I mean, I was walking on air literally right there. I was
Cain Arena
yeah,
is such
so
a
pumped
cool
up.
venue.
I
Yeah.
just turned 21. In my mind, I'm like, I'm definitely about to go to this when I get back home. Yeah, so
Oh, there we
flex
go.
on everybody.
Look at this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was sick. That was sick. And I was cramping at the end. What people that actually don't know, I was
In this match?
That's total adrenaline right there. Cause I got inside and they see I was cramping like there was no tomorrow. So yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. That was crazy to be a part of.
For us mere mortals, we don't know, like when you have this moment, are you thinking and feeling, going back to all the moments you've spent on court, work to this point, or is it just kind of like you're living and breathing the now?
I'm thinking a million different things, but yeah, like I feel like once it's all said and done and you take yourself out of it, I'm like, man, like I really did that, you know, and all the work, everything, you know, worked out, all the sacrifices and stuff like that. So, but it always means a lot, you know, when one of my family members are there watching too. Mom was there.
For this one?
Yeah, and so it's a great thing, but I think there's bigger things ahead, man, and I'm excited. But it's always nice to, you know, rewatch and relive those breakout moments, so to speak.
Yeah, you say there's bigger things ahead. What are some of the scenes you hope that play out in the Frances Tiafoe movie in the future?
Yeah. I mean, obviously the ultimate goal, and you know, finish 2 weeks with the trophy above you, right? And hopefully the winner's trophy. So, yeah, I mean that's how I love the story to end. You know, that's what I work for. Make those sacrifices and try to do that. You know, there's a lot of guys who have a chance to do that now. I think the game's really opening up. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of open season, but it's tough. I mean, everyone's arguably around the same level. I mean, obviously you have Novak and Alcaraz are separating themselves a little bit there, but it's still not as tough as it was for a lot of years.
All right, grab your popcorn. I'm not going to force feed you any of it, but cheers to a great
Cheers,
season
man.
for you.
Thank you, man.
Obviously,
Thank you.
and a big future. Thanks for hanging out with us on Cinema Sessions.
No doubt. This is dope.